Bahama negotiations are still at an impasse this week, with no new date for the hotel to be opened. The government released its new Freedom of Information bill, and some 200 workers are estimated to be cut from the Bahamas Electricity Corporation as it transitions to new management. We've got all these stories and so much more. I'm Ava Turnquist, and this is the Tribune's Top 5. Embattled Mayagüana Administrator Zephaniah Newbold this week denied claims that he did not remember the threat made to him by MyCal MP V. Alfred Gray, which was at the center of the allegations of judicial interference. Attorney General Alison Maynard Gibson released a statement earlier this month citing conflicting evidence as her office's reason not to initiate criminal proceedings in the matter involving MyCal MP V. Alfred Gray, Mr. Newbold, and 19-year-old Jaquan Charlton. In his first press interview since the government's decision was announced, Mr. Newbold maintained that he never said that he did not remember the threat made against him. In March, Mr. Newbold convicted and sentenced Mr. Charlton to prison for assaulting a police officer and resisting arrest. He later released the man, alleging that Mr. Gray threatened him into doing so, a claim Mr. Gray has strongly denied. Minister of State for Legal Affairs Damien Gomez, in a later interview, explained that the AG's office would have opened itself up to a possible lawsuit if it pursued legal action against Mr. Gray in a case involving allegations of judicial interference, because Mr. Newbold could not remember key information. Mr. Newbold said that he told police exactly what happened on the phone between him and Mr. Gray, and that Mr. Gray spoke to him in a harsh-sounding tone as if he was angry, and made a statement that he interpreted as a threat. Despite claims that the disputing parties are very close to a settlement, the week ended with no resolution between Bahama developers and their contractor, China Construction America. The developer, the Ismailian family, wishes to finalize a precise date for the project's completion, while the contractor, China Construction America, wants installation payments, according to Prime Minister Perry Christie. The disputing parties have been locked in dispute over how much the contractor should have been paid in February, according to Tribune Business, who reported that China Construction had also slowed down its work rate on the Bahama project as a result. The resort was first expected to open in December 2014, however that date was delayed until March 27th, when a soft opening was scheduled. Days before that planned opening, the resort said the development would open in early May due to ongoing construction work. Since then, a new opening date has not been provided, but earlier this month, the Tribune visited Bahama's website to find that the earliest available date for booking accommodations was September 8th. As speculation over the true economic impact of Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival persists, Festival Commission Chairman Paul Major this week revealed that the Commission was considering reimbursing some 40 vendors for severe losses they experienced during the 3-day event. Mr. Major said that during the festival, he and other Commission officials observed low volumes of people patronizing vendors who were stationed at both the eastern and western ends of the carnival site. As a result, he said that around 30 to 40 vendors did not pocket the kind of money they had anticipated. According to officials, food vendors paid $450 to operate during the festival, while craft vendors paid $300 to sell items at the cultural village. An estimated 200 vendors rented booths during Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival. Mr. Major said the Commission was considering refunding the booth fee, along with factoring in some kind of reimbursement for the loss of perishable goods. Earlier this week, it was estimated that 90,000 people attended the inaugural festival. An estimated 200 workers are expected to be let go from the Bahamas Electricity Corporation after the state-run utility provider is taken over by new management, according to a source to the Tribune this week. When contacted for comment, however, Bahamas Electrical Workers Union President Paul Maynard would not reveal the exact figure. He did say that Prime Minister Perry Christie had assured him and the other union head, Clinton Minnis, that there will be minimal layoffs at BEC as a result of the new management. There are currently around 1,200 workers employed at the corporation. Mr. Maynard told the Tribune that he and Mr. Minnis, who is the head of the Bahamas Electrical Utilities Managerial Union, had met with the Prime Minister late Wednesday to discuss possible layoffs after American company Power Secure took over. Nearly 2 years since the government announced plans to restructure BEC, it was announced last month that Power Secure International was selected as the new management company. In a statement, it was revealed that Power Secure had received a 5-year contract to oversee generation and transmission and distribution at BEC. The process is expected to lower electricity costs, increase energy security and reliability, and it also increased the competitiveness as a country. The highly anticipated Freedom of Information Bill was released to the public this week, with key changes reflecting concerns over ministerial oversight and the autonomy of the Information Commission. The bill was released on Monday and appears to pertain to much of the former 2012 legislation structure, instead expanding on sections related to the hiring and authority of the Information Commissioner, exempt records, and public interest, in addition to some cosmetic changes. It also omits sections on amendment and annotation of personal records and the declaration of adherence to the Official Secrets Act, all of which were identified as significant challenges to the former legislation. However, the most significant changes were the removal of ministerial veto power over disclosures and specific guidelines for the appointment of an independent information commissioner. The bill is expected to be presented for public consultation via town meetings. Want to get in on the discussion? Well, here's how you can. Like us on Facebook at Tribune News Network. Follow us on Twitter at Tribune242. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune242, or log on to our website, www.tribune242.com.